So I've been working on these running lights on the trailer for a couple weeks now. I spent 3 days on them and kept blowing fuses. But 2 lights were out. I don't have my stick, so bear with me. These lights were out. The top one and the bottom one. I was able to find lights that match and hooked them up. They worked. Had them hooked directly to the battery with a fuse. Everything worked fine. Came to hook them up again last night, blew a fuse. Hooked them up again, blew a fuse. And hooked them up directly. All the lights stayed on except these 2 went out, so I thought that they blew. I removed one light this morning, hooked it directly to my truck battery. The light works. So it's telling me that there's something in this corner right here. Because I've been underneath the trailer, I followed the wires. I don't see any wires that were pinched or open. Redid the ground wire, but that ground wire I don't think has anything to do with it. So this morning, since I figured it was in the corner, I went ahead and found the problem. So this piece of wood went all the way to the back, and this wire here was pinched behind it. So I'll insert a picture so you can see it. But I had to get this piece of wood off of here to get to that wire. So I think we found the problem. I'm going to button it back up, hook the lights up, and see what happens. And hopefully that's the issue. Check back and see if that was it. All right, so we're back. I think we may have the situation remedied. Sorry, it's dark. Can't get any light. There we go. But anyways, we're gonna test. Went ahead and hooked it back up, and it's plugged into my truck. So we are going to see what we got going on. I haven't tried it yet with the truck. Kept blowing fuses in the truck too. But I think well, let me turn this camera around. And it looks like we have this. No fuse has blown. Boy, this has been something else trying to get this right. So it looks like all of our lights are working now, all of our running lights. So, test out the blinkers. Truck. You can see those going in the back. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see the other one. Yep, we got the other one, so I'm sure the brake lights work. So nothing has gone out. Yeah, this has been something else because when you're built out, it is tough trying to trace down a problem. But like I said earlier, when these 2 lights went out on the driver's side, it told me that it was something going on here. So here's a new trailer light that was able to run in. There's a big old mosquito. And then this was the wire that was behind this piece of wood that I had to cut out of there, and it was just pinched in there. So over time it just wore and Yep, so you gotta be careful when you build, and don't pinch those wires, or you gotta take things apart. So I'll put that piece of wood back in, get that trim back up, which means I gotta get the air compressor out and my air gun. Do that. So that's it. We figured it out. So what do you think? You happy now? You got lights?
Yes, very happy.
That was
a 2 week.
That was quite a.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Huh?
It was crazy.
But we figured it out, and they haven't blown. They're still on. Blinkers work. Everything works. So really happy about that. Finally. Because you need those running lights. Bad weather and driving at night. All right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and I know we haven't made a video in a long time, but we'll be making one soon. I think we're going to go on a trip coming up, my birthday or Tony's birthday. So can't do very many traveling videos when we're not traveling, but we will be soon. All right, thanks again for watching. And if you have trouble with your lights that are blowing fuses right away, it's probably a dead short somewhere, and you got to trace it down.